That guy Kevin saved my bacon. He did. That was private property. I had a feeling it was. But when I came up on it, there was nobody there. I would have gone up there and looked around, and if he hadn't drove up before I could talk to him, I would have turned around and got back in my kayak and left. I would have just gone out to the road and looked around and gone, this doesn't look good. I know it. And when he pulled up, it gave me somebody to ask questions of. And when he heard what I was doing, my kayak's down there. I need to get into town to get some supplies. I guess I could go to. I was asking how far to Nebraska City. I guess I can go there. And he's like, that's worse than here to try to go get something to eat. He said, just let me load you in my truck and take you down there. I'm like, really? I mean, I guess I could take my valuables, my Mirage Drive, and lock my boat to the dock. He said, nobody's going to come around here. It's a private boat dock. Nobody's going to mess around. So I can lock it to the dock with this cable. I have to have a bolt cutter or cable cutters to get it off. He's like, cool. Yeah, it was a miracle, okay? It's a miracle. God sent he was like, I don't really know why I came down there at that time. I was going to go pick up something from one of the other guys' trailers that I'd let him borrow and go do something else. You know, it was just a coincidence that I came by. I'm like, and then when we were in the store, I was just like, man, I'm taking advantage of the fact that you're giving me a ride because I can get way more weight. The weight in the kayak's no problem. It's me carrying it all the way from the store to the water. And he's like, oh. And then as he saw me pulling out my card to get ready to pay for it, and he said, hey, come here for a second. Listen, if you don't let me pay for this, I'm going to make you walk back. I'm like, hey, man, don't. I'm like, oh, I guess I don't want to walk back. And I could use the help. I'm on a real strict budget. I am. I think I have just enough money. Now that I'm looking at how much it's costing me, I've got just enough money maybe to get back to Arkansas. And might have some money left over. I'm thinking of spending all the money on the card. I've got $1,200 on the card still. And I've got $450 in cash. I actually have $500 in cash with the 2s and 20s and the little small chunk change. But I got $100 bills and 50s. And then I've got the gold. Anyway. I'm thinking about lowering the what is it, how high def this camera is recording on, because that's what's eating up the SD card. I've only got 16.7 gigs left on this card. And I've only recorded maybe 2 hours. So there's only like 3 hours. I could lower the definition of this and get more time. But I really don't want to do that. I like high def.